hottest DJ. With the hottest DJ. This is your girlfriend's favorite DJ. This is the hottest DJ in the city. Live in the mix. It's the one. It's the one and only. Some noise for Three, two, one. This is DJ Fire.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. DJ Fire here, and it's been a little bit of time since we last talked, but we're going to talk a little bit more about the Rane Performer and the upgrades that I have made. Upgrades / additions. So, nothing really with the controller, but thanks to a few people from the DJ Roundtable for helping me out, I finally was able to find two of the, it was an NTP or something like that, styled antenna extenders, and we now have antennas for the Phoenix PTU 71 microphone that is in my case. I am half tempted to maybe readjust this and slide that back in a little bit further so that my antennas will stay. Right now they're right in the path of this small piece here to where it won't fit. So I'm not 100% sure what my plan is there. I might loosen these up, slide that back in there just a little bit. Haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. If I can get that slid in there just a little bit, a few inches, then we could leave these attached. And then when I'm done, after unplugging the unit, I do got PowerCon hookup. I could fold the units down and they would be in there every time I need them. That's more than likely probably what I'm going to do is just loosen my screws up, take them out, and slide that back into the case a little bit further so that my antennas can stay on here. That way I'm never losing them. They're all on here and all that. So we also, I'll fold this up for a minute. We also put XLR outs on here as well that go from the main. I have a couple, so I ordered Hosa cables. I'm really a fan of Hosa. I think they did a phenomenal job with their cables. And I went ahead and ordered some new ones. So I'll show those to you on the back side. But I ordered them in black and I got 2 in blue and 2 in green. So don't know why, but that's the way they showed up. So go down and around and they hook up to here. And I've also got 2 coming off the microphone ports. Or no, the mains are over here. That's right, mains are over here. And the microphones are over here that go to the microphone. So that's all that. Again, got everything looking super nice in there. There's the little 1U deal. Honestly, I should have bought a 2U case. I feel like now I should have bought a 2U case, but because then maybe I would have stuck, you know, something else on top, like a DB drive rack for bigger setups if I ever got into that styled stuff or something like that. So yeah, we got the PowerCon on there. I did have it upside down so I couldn't accidentally unplug it, but then it got to where it got to be hard to get underneath there to unclip it. So like that. So you can't get to it very well that way. So I just stuck it like, come on, there and there. I was going to drill this into the side of the case, put it over here, but I didn't want to drill into my case. Dwayne from DJ Roundtable and another guy, I can't remember his name, had said drilling into the case is probably not a good idea, so I took their advice. Haven't drilled into the case at all, so I think that'll make it look a little bit more cleaner. And especially if I get to where I'm using some other different kind of booth other than what I have, and this is more visible. If I'm not using a facade or something, it will be easier to hide. Elsa, what do you think? You like it? You want to say hi to the audience? I had a few people on my product review channel that like this kitty. She's wanting me to go to bed, and I haven't went to bed yet. So, back here in the back, we'll talk about what I've got hooked up. These are the cables. I ran these to the mic. I was trying to find some 45-degree angle XLRs with this dial end on it, but I haven't been able to find a good set. I don't want to buy an El Cheapo set. So those are there for now. However, I do have 45-degree ones that have this end on it. I'm sure they make them. I know they probably do. So this is a Hosa, but the only one Hosa I could find is only for this side. So I'll get some found. And I've got my deal to my laptop. I also went ahead and hooked up a couple RCAs to channel 4 right here, and I have it set for line, not USB, so that I have, if I ever need to plug in a phone or a tablet or something of that nature, I have a Hosa RCA to 3.5 millimeter cable that will be down inside my case. It will be zip tied and everything. I just haven't got that far yet. I do have the power cable for the microphone, which is right there. I do have my power supply in here. I will have to plug in my laptop, and I'm going to be buying another power cord for my laptop because I am going to be permanently mounting a power strip in here, or a power supply for my laptop in here, so that when I run my laptop here, there's already power supply in it, and I just got to plug it up to my deal. I was going to put the deal in here like Rick Webb does with his laptop deal, which I did find, the one that he uses, like $78 or something, but haven't pulled the trigger on that yet, so we'll see. Haven't dropped the ball on that one yet. Cables are still kind of a mess. I am going to use some cable deals that you put the cable in, you squeeze it, and you put a screw in it, and I can screw it down to the floor, or the floor of this case, in order to keep them from moving. I just have not done that yet. I do have a short, I did order a short IEC from here to there. It's a 1 foot, shortest I could find. Tried to find like a 6-inch one. I mean, I could probably make my own if I wanted to, but that's fine. So everything here is set up. I will not be using 1/4 inch or the RCAs out. I will be using XLR. These were in a Hosa box when I got them, but I don't know why they have that logo. That's not the Hosa logo. And these are the same way. These come out of the Hosa deal, Hosa box. There you go, Oxlink. So I don't know if I got some jacked up non-Hosa cables or what, but they've got this new back of the kind of a little bevel right here, unlike a normal XLR. But I got mic 1 and mic 2. Mic 1's gonna be my hand mic. Mic 2 will be my lapel mic if I ever need to use that. It would be cool if they made these to where you could have multiple mics on here other than just 2. Again, thank you to all of you that kept pushing me to get me one of these controllers. I've been playing with it, downloading music. I think I'm on DJ City. I got a free month on there for free. So I'm downloading a lot of stuff. And then I'm also checking out some other ones. So if you got some really cool places to get music, some of the modern stuff on DJ City I'm not finding. The remixes I'm finding, or like the stuff like that. But the originals, I can't hardly find some of the original music. So let me know in the comments below what you guys use to get your music. I know some people have recommended Apple. I don't use Apple devices, hate Apple devices. I'm an Android guy, so yeah. But super excited to use this. I do have a prom coming up May 3rd. Going to be setting up for that on May 2nd. So probably have a 2-part vlog on that. I'm going to do a setup video and then an actual prom video. So I guess we are doing I want to say an extensive setup. So yeah, doing kind of an extensive setup, but we're not really doing we're just doing some wash, lighting, uplights, and 6 moving heads. So 2 of them are going to be just for like slow dances, or they're going to just be kind of on a gobo, a cool looking gobo that Shids has in their new 200 watt beam, which there is a release date now, and they're sending me another one. So if you have seen the 200 watt beam video that I did on my other channel, I do have a release date now. It's not anytime soon, but I do have a release date, and I do have another one coming. So I'm going to be making probably using my May 3rd video to do an extensive video. They want a little bit more in-depth video on the moving head, so going to be doing a little bit more in-depth video with those, because it is a very very cool moving head. I may end up buying more than just 2, but grateful for Sheds for sending me another one and allowing me to show this awesome gear to you guys. So super excited to use those. We've also got another stick of truss coming, because the stage that I'm going to be set up on is wider than my truss is. So I want my truss to be sitting on the edge of each truss. So I'm going to kind of, I use my case. So this recommend say this would be the stage. So I want my truss to be like here and here, and then I can, have it go up and over. They opted to have the big gold truss, but we're making it wider. There is some deals that we're talking about doing a big box truss for homecoming in September this year instead of October. So some of the people were not able to come last year because of harvest and stuff, so they're trying to get it earlier in this season. So super pumped about that. I've already been booked for their homecoming next year, and more likely we'll probably get their prom next year. So we did have a slight issue with some stuff, but it was all taken care of, and we're all good to go. So we'll be using this DJ controller at prom this year. Hopefully got some really cool DJ drops being made for me. I got a friend named Paul, comes on the DJ Roundtable. If you guys haven't checked out the DJ Roundtable, it is on every Tuesday on Twitch. DJ Buddy, or TBM Productions, DJ Buddy, TBM Productions, I don't know why I call him DJ Buddy, but he's a buddy, and he could be your buddy on the DJ Roundtable. Come on. If you don't want to be on it, come on. Just jump in the chat, say hi, ask questions, talk about your style of DJing and stuff. And then it goes live on YouTube, I believe on Mondays, the following Monday. So when we record on Tuesday, that deal goes on the following Monday. So you can watch it live on YouTube. Well, it premieres. So, but yeah, a lot of stuff happening. Let's go get this case finished.